This video has been rated River Song for cheeky hints and no spoilers. It kind of looks like I have bruising going on still. That's what you get for doing the color run. And it kind of fits with this book. Hello Internet, my name is Cat of Diamonds and welcome to my FannishReviews. Today I've got Codename. So I finished Codename Verity in the early AMs of the morning when, you know, good books usually get finished because you can't put them down to go to bed like a responsible human. I actually requested it from the library because it kept on sticking in my head as this title of a book that someone recommended to me. I don't even know who recommended it. All I remember is that the book I was talking to them about reminded them of Codename Verity and that I had to read it. I mean, maybe I'm having conversations with people in my head. It's an entire possibility. But when I got Codename Verity from the library, I had no idea what it was about. I read the book jacket slightly before I started reading it, and I still kind of didn't even pay attention to it that much. At least I didn't really pay attention to the jacket description that much. So I actually don't want to tell you that much about what this book is about. I kind of want you to just read the description yourself, or maybe don't even read it at all. Just go pick up this book because, oh my goodness, it was so good. So good. Okay, how about this? It starts with, I am a coward. I wanted to be heroic and I pretended I was. I've always been good at pretending. I guess the biggest reason I wanted to review this book is because I almost put it down. I have a 100-page rule about reading new books, and I was getting into, you know, 50s and 60s. I liked it. I thought it was crazy what this girl was going through. It's historical fiction, so the potential of this happening to real people is basically, it happened to real people. But I wasn't like page turning, oh my gosh, what's gonna happen? Because her voice is just so like, this is what, we already know the end of this story, we already know the end of this story, you already know the end of the story, I don't even know why I'm telling you this, and we're getting to the end of her story, and it's only the first third of the book, and I was just like, how is this going to wrap up when you have 2/3 left? What's going to happen? And I am so happy I kept reading. It was so good. It just completely turns everything on you, like mind-blowingness, to the point where I'm so happy it took me a while to get into it because I think I absorbed more details that way, because the details, you need the details. Oh yes, I can't, I'm not that big into historical fiction, but oh, like, after this book, I might need to be, because this, I can't even. Obviously, I'm rating this book buy this book, get this book, read this book. I got this from the library. I'm adding it to my wish list to get. I have to own this book so I can read it again in a few months or a year, because if I read it a few years from now, I'll probably lose my shit again because I won't remember the craziness that is this book. And it'll just take me in again. So yes, read this book. Just go get this book. Go buy it. If you've bought too many books recently, just go get it from the library. Read this book. I'm actually filming this on my lunch break. I have to go back to work, but I want to send it back to the library so the next person can read it. So until next time, happy reading.